once was a man called Michael Finnegan. He grew whiskers on his chin again. Wind came along and blew them in again. Poor old Michael Finnegan, begin again. Well, hello everybody. So Mr. Tony here from Mr. Tony's Guitar and English Lessons. Another one for absolute beginners. And if you had a look at lesson number 1, which was Wheels on the Bus, we just used 2 chords. We used the D chord and the A chord, and this song also uses the D chord and the A chord. Okay, it's just a slight variation. Again, very, very easy beginner song. So you just heard me playing Michael Finnegan, which is a song that I used to love when I was a Boy Scout. This is also the basis for many, many, many children's songs, and it's always the way with children's songs. They're normally either a slight variation or exactly the same as other children's songs, the same basic melody. Yeah, so actually this was one of the first songs I noticed when I started teaching very young learners that made me really aware of how many children's songs are just based on the same melodies. They're just really recycled and recycled. There's probably about 15 or so basic melodies that are used over and over again. So you've got London Bridge, Mary Had a Little Lamb, Frere Jacques. This particular one, Michael Finnegan, I think probably the oldest version I've heard is one that's probably not so politically correct these days, which is the 1 little, 2 little, 3 little Indians, 4, 6 little Indians. Okay, we probably don't use that one so much these days for obvious reasons. And but I'd heard when I was teaching in Hong Kong, I'd heard some of the teachers singing this, which was yak go learn go sam go sip and ya, say go go luck go sip and ya, chak go buck go gal go sip and ya, suck go sip and ya, which in English would be just 1, 2, 3 children, 4, 5, 6 children. Okay, so yak go learn go some go sip and ya. So 1, 2, 3 children, sip and ya is children in Cantonese. Okay, and I thought, hey, that's Michael Finnegan, you know. And then I realised quite a lot of other songs follow the same pattern. So probably you've heard of Raffi. Might be showing my age a bit with Raffi. I don't know. He's a very famous singer, songwriter, sort of a folk guitarist guy from Canada, and yeah, he used to absolutely pack venues full of children going to see him. And one of his most famous, I don't think he wrote it, but you might know this one, is I like to eat apples and bananas. 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 I like to opals and bananas. I like to opals and bananas. Okay, and again, that's just that A, D. Okay, so let's get into it. Okay, so as usual, there's a lot of ways to play these songs, and I'm going to show you what I think is the easiest and best way to play it in the classroom using strumming. So we're going to start with the D chord, and again, the D chord, we're going to put the index finger on the 3rd string of the 2nd fret, Let's see if you can see that. So the index finger on the 3rd string of the 2nd fret, okay? Your middle finger on the 1st string of the 2nd fret, and your ring finger on the 2nd string of the 3rd fret. You want to just play those bottom 4 strings. As I said before, if you hit the top strings, it might sound a little bit muddy, but it'd still be okay. But try to just get those bottom 4 strings like that. As I've mentioned before, I don't use a pick. If you are using a pick, then yeah, just do it with your pick, just like that. Okay? So that's your D chord. And we're going to go back to our A chord. And again, I'm just going to do it in a row like that. As I've said to you previously, there's a lot of ways to play the A chord. So index finger on that 4th string in the 2nd fret, your middle finger on the 3rd string in the 2nd fret, and your ring finger on the 2nd string in the 2nd fret. And for this one, you strum the bottom 5 strings, okay? So you miss that top one. If you can, a good technique is to just get your thumb on that big E string up there and just dull it out. So if you do hit it, it won't make any sound, you know. But if that's a bit of a stretch for you, just try and miss it and just play those bottom 5 strings like that. Okay, that's your A, right? So again, this song is very simple. It's just in 4/4 time. We're going to look at Michael Finnegan, okay? Yeah, and then once you've got that down, then you can start having a look at those other variations and making your own songs. This is a really useful little chord sequence to make songs to. I've made so many songs to this one. So yeah, there was a young man called Michael Finnegan. He played whiskers on his chin again. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so what we're doing here, we're playing 2 bars of each chord. So 2 bars of D. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, then we're going to change to A. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Back to D. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then on the last one, we just do 1 bar of each to finish, okay? So back to the A. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? Yeah? So let's try it with, let's just try it with the words nice and slowly, and you'll see what I mean. There, I always start with there and then play, okay? Was a young man called Michael Finnegan. He grew whiskers on his chin again. The wind came along and blew them in again. Poor old Michael Finnegan, begin again. Okay? And as usual, especially as I say, when you're playing in front of for young learners, and they're just going to be very happy to see you know, trying to muddle your way through it with a guitar, and you're going to have all those things in front of you, trying to sing at the same time. Maybe you'll have to stand. That's another thing you'll have to learn to do. So you know, if you want, you can just sing it like that. Just the first strum of the bar. You know, so there was a young man called Michael Finnegan. He grew whiskers on his chin again. Came along and it blew them in again. The poor old Michael Finnegan, begin again. Okay. Strumming pattern. What strumming pattern am I using? In terms of strumming pattern, I'm just going down, down, up, up, down, up. Okay, down, down, up, up, down, up, down, down, up, up, down, up, down, down, as I say, if you can't quite get to doing that at the moment, just that first strum of the bar is fine, or you could even just do all downs. Okay, you can do that as well, and that'll be absolutely fine. Yeah, and then just start to think about other, words that you could put to this melody. For example, I made a Days of the Week song that you can see over on my Brian English TV channel, and I'll put a link in the video description to that so you can see it. And that just goes Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, hooray, it's Sunday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, hooray, it's Sunday. Okay, so there's many songs that you can put to this chord sequence, and yeah. So hope you enjoyed that lesson, and I really hope that you get some use out of this song. I find this one really useful. It's really easy to play. You can just, after a while, you can pick up the guitar and just jam along and just make words up to it for any lesson that you're doing. So it's really useful in that regard. If you like what we're doing, please make sure you subscribe. Please share with your friends and colleagues if you think they will find it useful. Make sure you give us a like. These things are really useful. It helps me know that people are getting use out of these videos. It is actually a little bit of work to get them done every week. I'm quite busy, but it's something that I really would like to do and keep doing. And if you've got any comments, please put them in the comments down below. Please let me know if you are using this song, if you've got any questions, and what I would really love to see eventually is any videos of you guys playing guitar and using these songs in the classroom. That would be fantastic. Oh yeah, lastly, let me know where you are. I'm very interested. I'm in Hong Kong. One thing I really love about YouTube is I know that I'm reaching people from all around the world. I can see it in the analytics, and it's very interesting to us. So if you could let us know where you're from and where you're teaching, what age groups you're teaching, what class sizes, what guitars you're using, all that kind of thing. But until next time, enjoy your teaching, guys. Bye.